Hey guys, this is gonna be my new game. So, Anton's the man here is gonna present you .hack GU Last Recode. Now, this is a game I've played before, back in the day, and I really loved this game back in the days of the PS2. And I was super excited when it was announced for a remake. So I thought I'm definitely going to stream this game. So here's hoping that the streaming isn't really restricted for this game. Like, either way, I'm going to be playing this game, but I would also like to share my experience with all of you guys. This is really near and dear series to my heart, and I really look forward to sharing this. I'm not even sure what these last two over here are. I'm guessing it's like the anime and stuff. Parody mode, I'm not sure what that means. That may be stuff I look at on my own. What do we got in options? Game options, display, sound, language. Okay, that's all fine. Let's just get into it. I hope you guys enjoy the journey. I know I'm going to. So let's start a new game. Cheat mode. I'm not sure what that means. So recommended for those who played .hack GU or for those who want to enjoy the story. Who only want to enjoy the story. I see. So it's like an easier mode, perhaps. I've played it before. So let's just play through the game normally, though. Alright, time for story. Got my coffee ready. So far so good, no scene restrictions. Unlimited online game. What does that even mean? The world. A dazzling twilight dream. Alright.
Whoa, this is cool.
Hey! Hey, you! You, the adept rogue! Yeah, you! I'm talking to you! So, I take it this is your first time playing this game.
Yeah, I just finished installing it to my PC.
Well, if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
Huh?
I am sure you would like to become well acquainted as soon as possible.
Just say yes and come along with us. I promise you won't regret it.
All right, it is decided then. Here, I'll hand you my member address.
you acquired IU10's member address. And yes, in case you guys know, this game is you playing a character who is playing an online game. And it's not an actual online game, it's a simulation of an online game. Just to make things more confusing, I guess. So we just created our character, Haseo the Adept Rogue, and this is our first time playing the game. So we're a big old noob to the game. But these two seem to be kind enough to introduce themselves and give us some friend requests. So, that's awfully kind of them. Acquired Asta's member address.
Member addresses are short email addresses that you can only use in the world. Short mail allows you to instantly send and receive messages from any player online in the world.
Short mail. What a dumb
You
name.
can only invite people that you have member addresses for to join into your party.
All right, so let's open the menu.
Okay. I'm pushing it. Oh, they want me to do it once it's out of there. There. I pushed it. Select party.
This is a list of all the people who have a member address.
Okay. Forming party. Please select the members. Choose our names from the list and then press X. Add IO10 as a member. Add Asta as a member. There you go.
Okay, let's have some fun.
This guy has like 5 times the health I have. Alright, and now we're gonna add Asta, who's even more
I am
powerful.
honored to
Health.
lend you my sword.
Okay, great. Now your party is complete. Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
Sure. Shouldn't I buy items or something though? Head to the save shop before going on an adventure. Talk to the save shop clerk to choose save from the menu to save your progress in the game. Now that's ridiculous. Who ever heard of an online game where you have to save your progress? I mean, yeah, there is saving involved, but it's like automatic. Otherwise, yeah, I know, I'm just overanalyzing this. This feels like super fourth wall breaking, but whatever. What do you have to say? You can save your game data here. Come here when you reach important points in your adventure. Yeah, sure. After the preparations are complete, use the Chaos Gate to go on the adventure. Target a member, press X to trade, or give gifts to them. Exchange items with a member of your party. You may be able to get a very good deal depending on the trade. You can also trade with players who are not in your party. Give items you possess to a member of your party. If you give them great equipment, they will immediately put it on. Your adventure's about to begin. I will clear a path for you with my blade. Cool. You wanna give some stuff to a noob? No? Come on. What do I have for gifts? Health, drinks, and spirit drops. Nah, that's mine. Oh, I didn't even read what he had to say. Isn't everything new to you? Isn't it exciting? Yep, sure. Come on, guys, can't you hook me up with something better than the starter equipment? Let's just get going.
This is a transporter called the Chaos Gate. Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose Warp menu. In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields, and dungeons are called areas.
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words at the Chaos Gate.
These words determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on. All right, let's try out the word selection. Choose area word from the menu.
Okay, area word.
This is where you input the words. The thing at the top is the word plate. You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words. You can get more words by getting information from other players, emails, and forums.
So my choices are courageous, 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 yeah.
Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word.
I wonder which one I'm gonna pick.
Choose courageous from your stock.
I don't have a choice. Engaging. Daydream.
Okay, now you can go to your first area. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark left of the area word? That's a server symbol. It indicates the server you're currently in. Right now, it's showing triangle for Delta. So, as you can see, we are all in the Delta server.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word. Pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend.
If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums. All right, then we're off to Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream.
Sure. Off to newbie level 1 area.
So, we've all been transported to a field.
Open your map to take a look at the layout.
Okay, press this for the map. I like how it tells me to do it, but I can't do it until it gets me out of the little conversation.
This is the area map.
Okay.
Use this screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may need.
It's all coming back to me a bit. First, let's look to what our mission is. Go ahead and press X.
This is our mission.
You're covering up the mission. Collect the number of symbol fragments required for the area. Currently in position 0 out of 3.
Missions are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area.
Well, you two are sure helpful. I'd be totally lost without you guys.
It looks like this is a collection mission.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
The symbol fragments are in treasure chests found on the altars. The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen.
Without being seen?
Or defeat the monsters first, then open the treasure.
That sounds better.
These are the altar icons. I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chests.
Well, that's all we can do, right? We can't enter the Beast Temple without them.
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple, which is our final destination.
Okay, now that we've confirmed what our mission is, let's be on our way.
Wait up, Asta. You forgot one more thing.
What? Use this transporter to return to the town after completing the area mission. It also got a healing function called Platform Rest, which you can use in the area. Use it when you're low on HP and SP.
Okay, this time let's really get going.
Okay. If you're unsure where the Beast Temple or the altars are, press center button to check that. I don't even know what to call that button. Touchscreen button, center button. Either way. Okay, we're finally sort of playing now. So, let's go check out these little question mark areas. That's...
Nice! We found an altar already.
Guarded by goblins. Form a surprise attack by approaching monster around the altar without being seen and press X when the target cursor appears. Oh, I kind of remember this. This was fun from what I remember. Let's see if I can do this. Do I still got it? From years ago. Can I still do it? It's a little jumpy, but... Okay, now I should be able to do it. Goblin Rookie. Good, press X for a surprise attack.
My sword fears nothing!
Boom! Yeah!
Once a battle begins, the battle area spreads out like this. The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a smoke screen.
Which I'll probably never use in this game.
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out.
Approach enemy, hit X repeatedly. Bam, bam, bam.
Hey, you're not too bad.
I think I was a bit crummy. I'll get better though.
Not so difficult, huh?
Hold X and release it when the gauge is full. Charge attacks are effective against enemies that are guarding. So I can do this. Boom.
Yeah, keep it up.
That's it. Just continue fighting like that.
Controls for attacking X, regular attack, combo attack, tap X repeatedly, charge attack, hold down X. Guard is circle, items are... Is that the stick or... Yeah, left stick push down. That's an interesting choice. So yeah, controls are pretty simple. I love the combat in this game. Boom, 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 That just takes care of that guy. I wonder what the bars level are.
We never lose!
Maybe that was my ally's health. These guys are already level 10. It's sure really nice of them to come help me with all this, being so high level and all. I guess they're just looking out for the next generation on this game. Oh wow. Big coffee spill, oh my gosh. Fail. The coffee's fighting back. Okay. Wow. Anyway. Apparently I'm a noob at drinking coffee too. Good thing it's not hot right now. Sometimes the treasure chests on the top of the altar have a symbol fragment. Needed to open the beast temple. Remember to search the treasure after defeating monsters around the altars. Collect the symbol fragment by opening treasure chests on the altar. Symbol fragments are used to open the temple gate. I swear they're just saying the same thing over and over again. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Search the chest on top of the altar. Okay. Okay, I get it, game. There. Acquire first symbol fragment, head to the next altar to the east. See, they're even telling me where to go. Sheesh. So much hand-holding. Check the map for directions. I don't need to check the map. I can clearly see up here on the mini-map where the next thing is.
All right, we found another altar.
I'm glad that my camera is transparent enough to still be able to read the words. That's pretty good.
I'll teach you about using skills to attack.
Skills to attack. Sorry guys. Coffee's still choking me a bit. Perform a surprise attack by approaching the monster around the altar without being seen. Press X when the target cursor appears. So basically what we did last time. But I think we're gonna do a different sort of attack. Okay.
They're ours. The regular and combo attacks are just simply normal attacks. Skills enable you to do much more damage to your enemies.
Skills are powerful attacks that require SP, skill points, to perform. Press triangle to open the menu. Select skill to open the skill list. The skill trigger is a shortcut for performing skills. Press R1 to open the skill trigger menu.
Okay, what
All I have
you
is
see here
Gale
is the
Blade.
skill trigger menu. Do you see the 4 panels?
Yeah.
You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now try it out by using the arts. Gale Blade.
Gale Blade! All right, perfect.
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
It can also be used to stop enemy attacks or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
Okay.
Aren't you forgetting something important, EO10? There is an even more important use for the skill trigger.
Okay.
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right?
Right. I kind of remember this. I remember Rengeki is constantly being used in this game. Rengeki is an advanced skill attack with an increased amount of inflicted damage. To perform Rengeki, use a skill attack when the enemy is surrounded by a blue and purple ring. Appears when continuously inflicted with damage. Attack enemies until it's surrounded by blue and purple rings. Okay. Yes, this is gonna be a lot. Get used to hearing Rengeki a lot in this game. This and then boom! Nice. That's how it's done. Oh, morale. I forgot what morale did in this game. Favorite action is triggered when Rengeki is used, and other conditions are met. It raises the morale of your party and will allow you to execute more powerful attacks. Conditions for favorite actions vary for each party member.
There you go.
Very well. Shall we let him play as he wishes?
Please?
That's a good idea. All right, Haseo, it's all up to you now.
Alright. Trigger gauge will appear over the player's head when the skill trigger is used. It is not possible to use items or skills until this gauge fills up and R1 appears. Why wouldn't I be able to use items? Whatever. Okay, he's dead. He's dead too. I hardly even got to attack the other guys. Oh yeah, and you get Rengeki bonus. So yeah, definitely gonna see a lot of Rengeki. Just for that alone. Search for treasure chests on top of the altar. Okay, game. Okay, I get it. Like, even if I was new to this game, I'd be getting a little annoyed. Yep. Okay, yep. I'll head up north. It's alright. The whole game isn't like this. It's just apparently super handholdy in the beginning. This is the final altar. Remember what Jotun and Asta have taught you and acquired items inside the chest. Right. Thankfully, they're dumb enough to have their back straight to us, so boom! Get wrecked, get wrecked. Oop. Oop. Guard. About time my powerful allies came in.
Not bad.
I wonder if either of them have healing. Woohoo! We're level 2, and we got a healing drink. Nice. Okay, got all the symbol fragments. Judge's symbol has been formed.
Yeah! Awesome job!
Thanks, man.
All right, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
Okay, now use the map to check your position, just like we taught you.
I don't feel like it. I already know where to go. You don't tell me what to do? Now, I'm out of curiosity. How do you open that menu? No, it's not this. There we go. Do skills level up? I got it now. Okay, it doesn't look like that skills get levels, but I'm pretty sure weapons get levels, which unlock skills. No. I'm not saying it, but I'm pretty sure that the more you use certain weapons, the more skill you get with them, which unlocks abilities. I'm sure the game will tell me eventually. It's just too early to think about that, apparently. So these heal me, right? I guess it doesn't. Do they hide anything behind here? I forget if they put treasures here and there, or if it's just, you know, straightforward, whatever you see on the mini-map is something interactable. I'll have to remember those little things as I play. Oh, okay, so we're already at the treasure. So all we had to do is clear the overworld. Sometimes you have to, like, fight through a whole dungeon before you get to this point.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law. We just call it the Beast statue. But I think in the game's story, it's supposed to be an important god or something. You see that treasure box? That's the offering to the Beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
You sure?
Go ahead, you're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
Thanks, guys. I mean, your guys are level 10, so I'm sure whatever it is probably won't be super handy for you. Dry gear. So armor, that's all we got. Cool.
Thanks. What the?
Not cool.
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun. Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all, this is my reward!
Oh gosh. So what do you guys get for killing me? Did you take all my stuff, or is this just for laughs?
Nice try, dear.
Rip.
How pathetic.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
Ugh, come on, say something already.
Hello?
I swear, just pretend to be their friend, and they fall all over themselves to let you PK them. Hey, you're still around, aren't you, kid? Huh? What the?
Nice one.
Welcome to the world.
World. Yes, that's how I got my stream title. Eight months later. Now look how awesome we are now. A lot of level grinding, apparently.
Please help me!
What an idiot. Ha!
The terror of death!
That's right.
The PKK!
What?
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Idiot. You got a spider on your shoulder. You're a loser.
Do you know Tri-Edge?
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK, shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the Great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Oh, God. Dang!
Yeah, I think I can.
Rebirth.
So it's you. You,
Oh,
the character
God.
that stinks of death. The terror of death. You're the PKK, Haseo. Players who kill other players. are disgraceful. And I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
I don't have time for this. Not now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid I cannot overlook your actions.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that? The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Do you always interrupt people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Shino.
Atali, do you know this person?
No?
Atali.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game like this.
I know, right? Don't act so shocked.
Just a case of mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just... Huh? A text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at Arcade Keln. But who sent it? Ovan!
Hello.
Just hold on a moment. Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool? Remember what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
I don't see why. Like, what else are you gonna do against a PK? Email them, write them a really stern message? Like, that's not gonna stop them. Cry to the game developers about him?
Ovan!
It's been a long time, Haseo. Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death. You've gotten quite strong. A lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger. Thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
When the Twilight Brigade broke up, why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why. Tri-Edge. He is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edge...
Then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
If my information is correct, he will be back today, At the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime? You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
The Whole Grand's Cathedral. Yes, finally. I'll get my chance. I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan!
Yes. You and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do. He will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
Now we can get our revenge for our dear friend.
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
A girl?
That's right. She was called Aura.
I wonder, why'd she disappear?
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
What's that sound?
Blue flames. It's gotta be him.
Tri-Edge? You bastard!
Nothing seems to faze this guy.
Damn. What the hell? What the hell are you? This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet!
Wow, he destroyed our weapon. What is he, some kind of hacker? Oh gosh. Ovan. Was Ovan there? Oh gosh. Reboot complete.
Huh? What the? I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then...
Continuing
Damn it,
process.
I can't remember.
System reformation complete.
Huh? I don't remember doing that. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
Oh no! They're gone!
Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
I thought I just checked your emails, bro. Oh, here we go. Mail data not found.
Huh? What the hell? I would never delete these. They're all... gone? Even the emails I got from Shino.
Wow. That's heavy.
Everything's been reformatted. What the hell is going on?
Received one new email.
Email? Fine, let's take a look.
From Ovan. There's new
Ovan?
mail. Sender Ovan. Subject choices. There are two paths before you. One of these will lead to safety and shame. It is the path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It is a path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt. The later path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet once again in the world. When that time comes, I will once again say to you, welcome to the world.
Trial and truth. Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world. And then, I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what!
Right. I mean, we already got an awesome character. We put so much time into it. Why would we just give up just because we lost a fight? We got some news. View, investigate the hottest topics for you. Free streaming. I wonder if this is going to be stream restricted for the channel. Because I believe it's like a video. R2 breaks the 12 million mark. Thanks to the support of many fans, the world will celebrate the 10th anniversary this year. CyberConnect Japan, hereafter referred to as CC Corp, today announced that the online RPG The World R2 reached 12 million copies in sale worldwide. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if I'll be going through a lot of this news. News station nearing completion. It's been 5 years since the space station evolution was complete. There's like a little movie. Let's see if this gets streamed or not.
With the participation of Japan and many other countries, the International Space Station, slated for completion in 2017, is nearly done. As large as a soccer stadium, this fully manned facility will be used for various types of research in a deep space environment.
Well, it appeared on my channel. So maybe those little movies are fine. Administration Relations Bill. With this, the digitization of our government approaches its final stages. Starting this month, all local servers managed by regional government will be frozen, and all various ID rules used by self-governing bodies will be unified to federal government specification, in addition to becoming required for all governing bodies to adopt the numbering system for all the citizens to wear their own number at all the administrative purposes. The system introduced to speed up government processing by conducting them online is already being used in online banking, shopping, and other sites. By using a receiver placed on one's home, all Japanese citizens will be able to use their cell phones or mobile computers to access a variety of services from anywhere in the country. Sounds a little bit like current days. Yet in spite of the incredible convenience we have today, the system has been met with severe opposition. Recent and independent Japanese party won many seats in the lower house of the Diet because of their popular position to abandon the bill altogether. Calls for all political parties to discuss this bill still continue. The problem has attracted a lot of media attention. I'm just looking this over, if this is worth... Oh, there's a movie.
The Online Administration Act received a majority vote of the ruling party, meaning the adoption of the citizen numbering system seems to be inevitable. As a result, the process of converting to an electronic government has overcome its final hurdle.
That's crazy. Games to blame for juvenile delinquents. I'm a hero. These are the words written on a sketchbook found in a young boy's school bag. The recent outbreak of juvenile delinquents is said to be effective video games, according to experts. Games have far better graphics compared to novel and comics, and games are interactive. It is easy for children to see themselves as the protagonists of their favorite game. This is a dangerous phenomenon. For example, what would happen if a child were to play an extreme action game and begin to believe that he was the game's main character? He could possibly act in real life the same way that he could in the game. It frightens me just thinking about the consequences of this. Several cases of parents of both game-influenced assailants and their victims suing game companies, claiming they were responsible for making their children into criminals, or are somehow responsible for their child's death. I think this argument has long been debunked as far as IRL. However, games companies respond saying, "We have implemented a perfect good rating system for our games, and no one is allowed to buy them without proper identification. Perhaps someone who is true to blame are the parents that allow their kids to buy such games." A friend of one of the victims had to say this: "You can't just blame the problem on one thing. It's more complex than that. Everyone's involved has a share of the blame. Game makers, parents, and even myself are no exception. We should all realize that stop the pointless arguing. After all, it is not just arguing will help bring back what was lost." New VR sort of headset? That's right. This online game actually is played by people wearing VR sets, which is why it's super interactive and kind of cool. I guess this is a new model. Oh, there's a movie. Here we go.
Display your world. For business or for entertainment, the new M2D Micro Monocle display now on sale. Once you're freed from your mobile, the net opens up in front of your eyes.
Nice. Wonder how long till that shows up in real life. I guess it kind of does. VR is kind of something we're stepping more into these days. Advanced sonic travel.
The supersonic passenger jet ASST, which can attain speeds of over Mach 3, has been officially commissioned. As a result, the amount of time it takes to fly from Tokyo to New York has been shortened from 14 hours to just 4 hours.
Oh, dang. 4 hours. Not bad. That's like how long it took for me to get from Florida to Nevada. Actually, it was more probably like 5 hours. Still, it's pretty good.
In the old days, when people thought of an online junkie, they envisioned someone locked in their room, glued to their computer 24 hours a day. But today, due to radical improvements in mobile devices, network games can be enjoyed outside and have given rise to a whole new breed of online junkies.
Wow. Death by gaming. Oh my goodness. Deleted data, ongoing grudges. So this is talking about there was actually like a quadrilogy that came before this trilogy. Well, I guess it's a quadrilogy now also, but that's talking about a little of the other game. Which, I don't know, even if they remade it, I don't know if I'd play it. Because that game is a whole different experience than this one. Way more grindy. I like how some of this stuff is like stuff that actually we're doing right now. Okay, let's look at this. I think these were pretty funny, but maybe a little long. Welcome to Online Jack, the no-holds-barred information program that brings the hottest topics. Our star reporter, Salvador Ahiri, will bring you all the dirt that you want to show. And here's this week's Jack's target, Doll Syndrome. Doll syndrome is a mysterious illness that's secretly spreading among elementary students. Our Online Jack investigator will lock onto Toshiro Shuge, noted professor and author of online games, are turning our children into dolls. The danger of doll syndrome. Okay, everyone, let's call our Salvador Ahira. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked. This is all like trial and error, basically, of seeing what I can do in this game.
Online Jack.
It's 4 minutes long.
We investigate the hottest controversies in today's news. The in-your-face, hard-hitting show. Welcome to Online Jack. Okay, get ready, all you netizens out there. Today's Jack target is Doll Syndrome. Have you heard of it? It's the mystery illness that's spreading like wildfire among grade schoolers. It causes verbal and mental defects that leave victims non-responsive. That's right. This disease turns children into lifeless dolls. Oh, no! But
oh,
we'll
no!
fight back. To combat this earth-shattering crisis, we at Online Jack started an investigation. I, Salvador Ihara, will save the world! It's called Doll Syndrome, a truly mysterious illness. Some scientists tell us the cause is endocrine-disrupting chemicals. But what I want to showcase here is this book. Internet games are turning our kids into dolls.
Oh,
a
no.
About Doll Syndrome. Taiichiro Sugai, a professor from Takayama University, wrote the book and lives here. According to his book, Doll Syndrome's root cause is none other than online games. Online games. Famous games such as The World, perhaps. I love them too, but he says that online games and their more than 12 million participants all living out their virtual dreams are the cause. You'll remember that several years ago, the World game was found to be responsible for players being put into a coma. Could it be that it's also causing the dreaded Doll Syndrome? Are these online games nothing but a blight upon our society? If the professor feels that way, then let's see what he has to say. Let us begin the interview.
What do you want? You know how late it is?
Wow.
Hey there, I'm the host of Online Jack, Salvador Ihara. I have a few questions about your book, Online Games Are Turning Our Kids into Dolls, a warning about Doll Syndrome. Can you believe this guy? Open up, Professor Sugai. We want to talk to you.
You've just come to make fun of my book, haven't you? Get away from here!
If you don't explain yourself on camera, sir, you'll make yourself look even more suspicious.
I don't have to explain myself. All I did was publish the results of my own independent research.
How you say independent research, but isn't it true that your sources themselves are questionable?
Not as questionable as you.
Well, then prove to us that your sources are credible. If you do, we won't bother you anymore, Professor.
Oh! Give me a break. Who would believe you? And another thing, I'm an associate professor.
Okay.
Did the door just like slam him in the face?
We were turned down by Associate Professor Sugai, but to follow our own independent research, we went undercover into the very elementary school that Sugai was investigating. This is the elementary school where Associate Professor Sugai was conducting his study on doll syndrome. Is a killer disease stalking the children of this ordinary elementary school? Let's take a look. Hey there, boys and girls. There's no need to fear. Salvador Aihara is here.
You're interrupting class.
We're in the middle of class.
Oh, what is this vision of loveliness that graces our presence?
Oh, gosh.
Hello, senorita. You and I can save the world together. Viva Salvador!
What a guy.
Here we are in the teacher's lounge. I haven't been to one of these since the days when I used to peep under girls' skirts.
Oh, God.
If
Really,
you want to film
game?
in here, you need to get permission first.
But the whole purpose of the show is it's undercover.
You entertainment people have no decency.
You're so beautiful when you're angry.
Stop that. What are you investigating?
Doll syndrome. Miss Michiru Tajima, teacher of 4th grade class 1.
Well, to be continued. Very interesting. This is something we looked at already, right? Employees in CC Corp being rendered unconscious. Yeah, this is a lot to read, so I'm just gonna kind of skim through it. Or show off the movie if
After
there's a
having
movie.
suffered a huge fire in 2015, CyberConnect Japan's new home office has now been completed. Subsequent investigations determined that a spark from electrical equipment led to the blaze 2 years earlier, resulting in multiple deaths and injuries.
Sheesh. The dark side of the online generation.
It was discovered that the 3 armed youths who were responsible for the recent school riot were devoted online gamers. Following this discovery, public criticism of online games increased sharply.
Holy cow. Oh yeah, we already looked at this. Usually the beginning of the game is when you're most bombarded by these. Okay, Major League Baseball, blah blah blah. Global, was that global warming? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've seen that. Virtual classroom. Real-time traffic GPS. Auto drive function. I'm sure that's going to be coming soon. Actually, I think there are driverless cars right now currently being used. Safety chip